is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing tonight? How are you guys doing? Let's see who we got here. Let's see who's in here. We got Domino Master, Mexican Shrek, MT, Brady, Russell, Loose, Nightmares, Grenji, Cinder, Derpy Dog, and Karim. Welcome to the stream, guys. Juan Manuel Garcia, welcome as well. I can't just stream while you're at work. Well, I can't stream while I'm at work, so unfortunately, I can't just do it in the middle of the day anymore. Yo, Shy B, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Been a while since you've heard me say your name. It has. It has been quite a bit since I regularly streamed. I streamed once last Thursday, and hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things. Yeah, like I said last week, I'm still just trying to kind of figure out what the heck my schedule is. Like, I haven't even been working a month or anything. So yeah, I gotta figure out, like, commuting and, you know, stream schedule, things that I have going on aside from the stream after work, things like that. So I think we'll kind of change with time, but I hope within the next, like, 2 weeks we can kind of nail down a schedule of when I'll usually be streaming. And I can, like, post that as, like, a, hey, guys, watch out for streams on these days. You've gotten your shiny Groudon finally. That's awesome, dude. I'm so glad to hear that. You were hunting for that one for forever, my man. Treecko hasn't shined for you. It will, Derpy Dog. It will. I promise. You got a minor case of brain damage. That's not good. What happened? I hate making graphics for yourself and Twitch panels and their stupid unusual resolutions. Oh, like the actual like panels on the dashboard. And they're not 16 by 9. I don't think they're like super funky, are they? 8 months of hunting, dude. I've had a couple hunts. I've had a couple hunts take months, but I don't think I've ever gone to 8 months. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. Classy shirt, thank you. I haven't changed it since I went to work. Yo, Logan Darkrai, you're Logan Pikachu. You changed your name. Welcome. How are you doing today? Good to see ya. Yo, Zone 8, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's 340 by 100. That is kind of weird. Yeah. That is actually kind of weird. I feel like I've had made Twitch panels before. I've done Twitch. I've made like the little panels for those images, but I don't remember them being that funky. It's 1 a.m. Freeze, I had to see you again. Hey, I'm glad you're able to be here. I know it is late. I know it is really late for a lot of you guys. Unfortunately, the streams are going to be a bit later than they used to be, or at least like they usually were for a while, since now I work until like 5 o'clock instead of being done with classes at 3. So yeah, these 7 to 8 o'clock streams, 7 or 8 o'clock start times, I feel like are going to kind of become the usual. They used to be the usual. Like when I started the channel, it was like from 7 to 10 that I would stream. After Uxie, what's next? Mesprit. I think Uxie's the first Sinnoh Pokemon I've done, and I'm still gonna try to go through this order of doing all the legends in order. I don't know if I'll immediately go to another legend. I might take a break and do some SOS hunting. I'm not 100% sure. I can tell you the next legendary we do will be the next one in Dex order. Brother hit you in the back of the head. Yeah, that could do it. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope, for the most part, you're okay. Currently Fallout's hunting for Crabrawler and Ultramoon. Wish you luck. Good luck, Mexican Shrek. I wish you the best with that, dude. I absolutely wish you the best on that one. After that, your shiny legend luck was insane. Got Giratina, Suicune, Rayquaza, Uxie. Sorry, you're good, man. You're good. Cresselia in less than 1. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, like it kind of like it is technically like a fallacy to think like, oh, one took forever, so the next one's gonna be really quick or something like that. But averages kind of work like that. it's kind of a thing where like for the most part it'll even out. You'll have a couple that are really long and a couple that are really really short. Yeah. Yo, Munch, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Playing Pokemon Coliseum. How's that going, dude? Trying to get your panel so you can stream Lego Marvel tonight. Nice, nice, dude. Trying to design graphics on a time crunch is ridiculous. Cause like, you have an idea in your head. Like, when you think about something and when you try to design something, at least this is what happens with me. I think about what I want. I think like in my head, I think of a theme, and then in my head like pops this entire idea for the layout, and it's like, yes, I'm gonna make that. And then when you actually start attempting to make it, it doesn't work. Like, you know, you just like, because you don't think of all the specifics. But yeah, so trying to like actually put one together on a time crunch is, well, cannot do. The only reason this one's together is because I technically had like 4 months to make it. Yo, Poipole Gaming 99, what's going on? Good to see you again. Let me talk to Uxie, grab some wormhole gun, and give me a sec. Tell him to be shiny. I appreciate the message. I appreciate you sending the message along. You're on day 3 for Registeel and Ultra Sun. Best of luck to you, Logan. Best of luck to you on that. I'm used to it now, because now doing commissions. I guess like, I imagine once you kind of get in the groove of it, it gets a bit better. So I guess, yeah, for me, it's always been a thing of like, I don't regularly make layouts. It's very rare that I make them, and most of the time when I do make a change to one, it's like editing an existing one. It's not like a brand new one or anything. So when I do try to like make one, it takes a long time. Do a Let's Play stream video series for Sword Shield. Maybe, I don't know. I tried that with you some, and what happened is, my internet was awful, so that didn't help it, but I play video games in a very boring, like, I play the story mode of Pokemon in a very boring way for a stream. And really not in a fun way for, like, a Let's Play either. Like, basically the entire thing would be people telling me that I'm going too slowly, I'm doing it wrong, stuff like that. It got a little bit frustrating with Ultramoon, so I don't know if I'll do a Let's Play. I'm definitely going to stream it. Hunting in it, obviously, but I don't know if I'll do actual, like, videos of, like, actually playing through the story mode or anything. That's just, is not quite the thing for me. There are games I'd like to do videos and stuff on, like, got Mario Maker. I've been playing the crap out of Mario Maker 2 for the past week. And it's been super, super fun. There's a whole Discord channel I added, like, to my Discord server, dedicated. Hopefully you guys can post some levels there, and if you guys post levels there, I'm gonna try to make that into a video series, where, yeah, like, I can actually, like, play some of the viewer levels, like, some of y'all's levels. I think that'd be really fun. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I'd probably make more, like, series on, is that. I don't know if I'd do, like I said, like a Let's Play of Pokemon. Just because the way I play it doesn't really lend itself to that. Hi, Uxie, please be shiny. I would like it. Yo, Terry the Tree, how you doing? How's it going? It's going okay over here. Going okay, getting the stream in before the weekend. Got some plans for the next couple days, so won't be able to stream tomorrow or Sunday at all. But it's good. Glad I'm able to get a stream in this week. Because, yeah, I, like, mentioned, oh, yeah, I'll do streams. It's you know, I'll do them on Thursdays. And then immediately 4th of July happened. And I was visiting family. I was going to see some fireworks and stuff like that. So it just didn't end up being a thing that I could make happen. So I moved it a day. Making a template, so once the first one is done, it'll be pretty smooth. That's good. Yeah, I feel like doing, like, the kind of commission thing. Yeah, you're basically... like, not to, you know, say, like, oh, well, everyone who gets a commission layout's getting the same layout or something, because it's not the case. Like, that's really not necessarily the hard part. Or, like, that's not the part that makes it unique, necessarily, like, the actual, like, layout of stuff, like the template. But, yeah, I think once you have the template, you kind of get the painstaking part of it out of the way, because definitely, I think, like, the big thing is you can have, like, an idea of a theme in your head or whatever, and when you try to put it in, if you try to do it with a unique template, you realize very quickly things don't work. You know, look at mine. There's probably several flaws with how my layout looks right now. And you know, you just gotta kind of figure those out. But once you get those figured out, yeah, I feel like it'll go a bit more smoothly for you. Good luck with Pokemon Coliseum, absolutely much. You like this challenge, and you'll probably be done with this challenge. You'll be done with Pokemon for a few months. Doing a challenge where you beat every main RPG Pokemon game, and you've done Gens 1 through 7, and right now you're going back and doing Coliseum, and the final game is going to be XD or Shield. Nice, dude, nice. I can understand that being like I'm doing this and then I'm done for a bit. Like you're playing like all of the games. You're playing all the games that have really come out, so you're really like playing through all the Pokemon, and that's definitely. It's not like some of those games that can be beaten in a day or two, or like in a couple hours of playtime, like a bunch of FPS games. Like you can probably play like all of Halo or all of Call of Duty in like a week or two if you have the time. Pokemon doesn't really have that unless you like speed run the heck out of it, and that's a whole different ball. That's like a whole different ball game, and that's not as fun. Do I even know? I got a Stream Deck. I got one a few weeks ago. It's made content creation so much easier. I cannot use one. They don't have drivers for Windows 8, and I'm still running Windows 8. So yeah, I do not have one. I've thought about it. I've wanted to get one, but I'd have to buy Windows in order to make it work, so it's not worth it for me right now. If and or when I build a new PC, I'll probably end up getting one. Mario Maker 2 slopes are in. They are. So many levels are full of slopes and on-off blocks, and they're great. Like, I'm not complaining about that. Like, people have been doing a very good job at implementing those into their levels. Yeah, so Mario Maker 2 has had a bunch of great additions. I would have loved to have seen the little amiibo power-ups come back, but you know, that's minor complaint with how much the whole game, how good the whole game is. And like, I can't complain about anything else. And I'm like, oh darn, I wish that had been in this one. Because the thing is, I'd never played Mario Maker 1, so I don't know how much fun any of the other stuff actually would have been. But like a lot of the, you know, kind of more difficult trolley type levels, they like exploited a whole bunch of stuff that Nintendo didn't want to happen, so that got removed. So I can't be upset that got removed. It wasn't intended to be there. But it was kind of one of those things. Like, that's kind of neat. Shopping, sorry, I can't be here. Alright, well, Batman Man, I'm glad you're able to stop by for a minute. Hope the shopping trip goes well. I'm glad you're able to stop by, though. I've never beaten Pokemon Coliseum. He sold the game. Oh no, I guess it means I really can't beat it right now. Yeah, I never played Coliseum or XD. I never had the consoles to play it on. They've been full legit teams. Nice! Mostly being good at Pokemon and knowing some of the games in and out. Yeah, time is 148. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, Skip, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Working on a level right now, thinking of adding a vertical sub area. That's another thing, like having the vertical areas is kind of neat. But yeah, if you finish that level, Brady, absolutely, I would love to have you post the level code in my Discord. Because, like I said, if I can get like 5 or 6 levels, even, like it doesn't have to be a lot, enough for me to like actually kind of play through in a video, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That's kind of the whole reason I wanted to get Mario Maker, was to make some content with it. And I really want to make that content, like, as involved with you guys as it can be. Potentially some streams of like the co-op stuff or competitive stuff. I don't exactly know how that works. I haven't looked into that part of it yet too much. Mel and I played a level together last week, or a couple levels together last weekend. That's really about the extent I've had experience with the multiplayer. So I gotta figure out how that works. I'd love to be able to do some streams and some playthroughs. It's 2:15 and you can't sleep. Aw, man, dude, I feel that. Last night took forever for me to get to sleep. Like, I went to bed at 11, because unfortunately I did have to go to work today, despite it being like a holiday yesterday and then a weekend now. No one was in the office, but I just started, and company policy is like no working from home or vacation days for like 3 months, which is fair. So yeah, I had to go in today, so I had to go to bed at like 11 last night, but I had slept in, so I wasn't tired at all. And I ended up staying up until like 2, just in bed. So I get that. It's the first level and you're actually taking it seriously. Dude, props to the people who can really, really make great levels. Because I cannot. I'm not that kind of creative person. I made a level. My level code's posted in the Discord, I believe. I can probably post it again. I don't think I actually posted it in the Mario Maker levels chat, so I'll probably do that. I posted it in other games. But yeah, there's a level I made that, props to the people who, like, by the time I had purchased the game, had already put out levels that, like, looked great. Because there were a lot of those. Yo, Lewis, Rachel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Over 3,000, you got Azelf and Mesprit in 2 days combined, and they were... SRs were... They were less than 300 each. Nice, dude. Nice. It happens, though. I had Hoa win 32 encounters. I had a couple of them show up within 1,000. It happens. Kyogre was like 142 or something. All of them are down below the stream if you want to look at them. Sometimes you get really long hunts, sometimes you get really, really short hunts. It kind of happens. 3 people haven't liked, 12 watching, and 9 likes. Guys, if you could like the video, I would like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Helps out the channel, especially now that I've been in a lull. I'm probably not really in YouTube's algorithm favor or anything at the moment. So yeah, please, any engagement would be greatly appreciated for getting my channel kind of back on the upswing. Yo, the Shiny Charizard, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It took 2 years to fight Mewtwo in the day mode, and when you figured out there's a round 2, rage quit, sold the game. I don't blame you. Sometimes, like, you get that level where it's like, I beat it, I'm done, and then it's like a round 2. I know that feeling. Hope Rizzy is gonna be quick. Terrakion and Cobalion are both under 500, which is crazy. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, like, even with Shiny Charm, that's really, really good. When you had Mario Maker on DS, made a hard level, then handed off to your mom or dad and your 2 brothers and watched them suffer, and then just sped random levels in their faces. I can't even beat my level all that well. Like, I made it, and, like, I played through it, and it took me, like, 2 or 3 attempts to clear it. Yo, Camilla, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. How's it been? It's been good here. A whole bunch of stuff been going on the past couple months, so I had to take a break from the stream. Wrapped up college, found a job, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm back to streaming. How have you been? It's been a while. It has definitely been a while. You're shiny hunting Marini. Nice, dude. Good luck. Because you found a Corsola through that hunt already, didn't you? Marini left you with a kind of grudge against SOS. Just because it ruined SOS chains, or because it was a pain in the butt to get a chain for it, like a chain to find Marini, because it's still to be a Corsola chain. Would put 1,000,000 Bowsers and hide a star flying at him just to beat all of the Bowsers. You're that kind of creator. You've been great. That's awesome to hear, dude. That's awesome to hear. I'll admit, I've put way more time, as far as like speedrunning Mario Maker levels, I put way more time into clearing some level, and like getting world record on a level. But honestly, I don't know if anyone else is ever gonna beat, because I don't think anyone else is gonna want to play this level enough to get the world record. But I legitimately have spent like 2 days of playing nothing else in Mario Maker, a game that like is advertised as play an infinite number of levels made by people all around the world. I spent like 2 days straight playing just one level over and over and over again to shave like 1,000th of a second off it or something. But I got the record down. I got it down from like 11 seconds to 7. How many legends do I have left? I have all of Gen 4, 5, 6, and I guess not really 7. So I have Gen 4, 5, and 6. So we're about halfway through them, and we started when Yusum came out, so we're way over the halfway mark between Yusum and Sword and Shield. So I don't know if we're gonna get them all before Sword and Shield come out, especially since I don't think I'm not gonna be doing it as consistently as I used to. Watched your collab and realized just how much your voice has deepened since then. Even that wasn't even really that. I guess that was over a year ago at this point. So I guess it has been a while. Absolute pain for you to get Marini. It took 11 phases and over 4,000 SOS encounters. Oof. Yeah, I can't imagine going that many SOS encounters for a single shiny. Like, I know, obviously, 11 phases, so it wasn't a single shiny, but like, at the same time, just, you want that Marini, and for it to take 4,000 encounters to get that Marini. I can understand that. Like, my longest SOS chain ever was, like, 1,600 or something, and that was too much. Gen 5 is lots of legends. Gen 4 and 5 are, like, the majority of them. The only reason it's still about the halfway point is because of Gen 6 having, like, 2. If Gen 6 had a normal amount of legends, we wouldn't even be halfway yet. Marini's not that bad. You're at 217 with the same course that you started with. Nice. I think the problem, it depends on if you're okay with KOing the shiny Corsolas or not. It was like 2 years ago, you were 13, now you're 15. Gotcha. Yeah, because it was about a year and a half ago. Because I think it was like fall, it was like fall, like a year before this past fall. Because I know there was like a football game going on at school that day. So it would have been fall. And guarantee your hunt won't be as bad. Like, the luck just decides to not like people sometimes. Like, I don't know if anyone would ever have as much bad luck with a similarly, like, performed Regice hunt as I had with mine. My Regice hunt was ridiculous. It took from, like, I started my Regice hunt about a year ago and didn't finish it until, like 6 months ago. It was, or not, I guess not quite that much, but, like, the hunt took, like, 4 months. And that's insane when it comes to shiny hunting, especially shiny hunting almost every single day. Yo, Akira, Roman, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Where am I from? I am from the U.S. eastern part. Usually don't get much more specific than that, just for the sake of the privacy and stuff. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Akira. How are you doing today? Fall 17, yeah, that's school and the state championship in football. I see. Working on getting a legendary shiny as well. Good luck with that one, Grenji. Good luck. Or no, not you. Skip. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, good luck, Skip. Good luck with the legend hunts. So far you have Mewtwo, Lugia, Kyogre, Palkia, Cobalion, Terrakion, Veltal, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. Quite a way to go. Yeah, there's still a good few left. Part of the reason I did them in order was A, because I thought it was kind of a neat thing to do. I didn't really see anyone else doing them just straight up in order. Was because, like, now I can be like, okay, I've knocked out all of Gen 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm working on Gen 4. And that way you can, like, really think, like, when I say I've got all the legends from Gen 1, 2, and 3, you know, like, exactly which ones I'm talking about. It's not just the sporadic, I've done this trio, this duo, this one, that one, like, it's nothing bad, like, it's still, like, it probably would have been more entertaining to do some of the more exciting ones back to back, but, I indeed did, the Reggies before I did, like, Kyogre and Groudon. So yeah, it definitely is a thing. Like, it's up to preference, and I felt like, oh, this will be a cool thing to do, and then it took way longer than I thought it would. Hunting for Chimchar and Diamond, have a cutscene, and a chance of uncatchable shiny. Yep, you got that Starly. Wonder how many days of hunting that Regice took, because most of your streams were 2 hours, so I wonder how many days worth of hunting it was. Yeah, like, straight up, like, in a row consecutive, like, just straight back-to-back hours, how many days it was. Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to figure out. Poipole. Oh yeah, I got Poipole and Naganadel. Or, no, I don't have I just have Naganadel, I don't have Poipole. Technically I have Poipole, but I evolved it, so I have to hunt my second Poipole at some point. How long did Regice take? I started it, like, July 2nd or something, I want to say, or July 1st. And I didn't catch it until October. And that was back when I streamed, like, 5 or 6 days a week. 2 hours a day. Like, I was streaming at least 10 hours a week. And it was still taking me a crazy long amount of time. We got to almost 10,000 encounters with Shiny Charm in Ultra Moon. Regice was over 9,000. Very much so over 9,000. Most of your YouTube friends are on vacation except for Your UK friends, so it's hard to set up collab streams because of time zones. Yeah. I get that. Just in general, I feel like a lot of YouTubers, or a lot of like shiny hunters that I know are on break. I know, I think Wes just picked it back up, and I know Wes had kind of moved to Twitch and also just kind of like put off Pokemon content until like Sword and Shield came out. Like I totally get that. Egg was having a bunch of problems with some of his gear, so he's been on hiatus as well. And I know Puffin, like as of last night, decided and announced that he was going to be going on break for a little bit, or just like be done with it for now. Aside from some sporadic stuff. And, you know, I understand that. I was just in that boat. Yeah, so I get that. I feel like right now is definitely kind of that time where we haven't had new games in a while. The new games aren't coming out for several months. It's, yeah, like you're saying, vacation as well, so you have a whole bunch of things going on where more people are out of school, taking vacation from work. And so, like, people are breaking their schedules right now. And so, like, yeah, streaming is something that, if it's not fitting in your schedule, you're just gonna, like, not do for a bit. Is this full odds? This is not. I do have the shiny charm in these games. I have the utmost respect for full odds hunters. I am not one of them. I am going for efficiency on most of these hunts. Frederick's had an insane power level, over 9,000. Is gonna go into the Dragon Ball universe and wreck house. If it's not, then ouch. Yeah, no, it is not full odds. This is very ouch. This is very ouch. Ultra Instinct Regice. It was slightly deeper blue. You could call it Ultra Instinct, I guess. It made like 7 or 8 YouTube friends in the span of like 3 or 4 months. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's kind of a great place to be able to do that. Especially I feel like in this community. As much as right now it is being called one of the more toxic communities, I feel like the general population's pretty fantastic still. Have I hunted Poipole? That was actually the first shiny hunt that I did in, I think it was the first shiny hunt I did in Ultra Moon. Like, we got to Poipole and I hunted it before I finished up the story at all. So yeah, that was my first hunt. It went to like 6,000 encounters. I should play Pokemon Bidoof version. Absolutely. As soon as they release it. Your body is Reggie. My body was Reggie too for so long. I have the charm as well. Did Stakataka take full odds though? You're one of the first people to get a shiny Stakataka. That's nice. Why wasn't Poipole there? Oh, why weren't you there? I don't know, man. It was a while ago. Like, I got it in like January of 2018. I want to send a drawing for Wood in the Beat 'em Up channel on YouTube. I'm scared that the drawing will get lost in the shipping. I get that. Yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like, some things when you ship them, like, it's okay. It's like, if it gets lost, there's other ones. But, like, if you make something and it's handmade, it's one of a kind. That's a bit more nerve-wracking. Lord Caterpie Gaming, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How have you been? I know it has been a while since I've seen you around here, but, you know, it's been a while since I've been around here. Also, I saw someone ask, yeah, Brady, what's my opinion on the National Dex situation? So, what I said last week, and I stand by it, is I'm gonna buy the games, and I preface it with I'm gonna buy the games. Like, anyone who is passionate enough about the situation to be upset about it, or really to be like opinionated on either side, you're lying if you say you're not gonna buy the games, because like at least like if you're like outwardly obviously emotional about it in either direction, annoyed that people are shaming Game Freak or upset that Game Freak's doing this, you're buying the games. You care about the games too much. You're gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy the games, but I'm also not a fan of the decision not to include them all, because like I have my reasons, I have my logic behind it, and my opinions on their arguments against it and stuff. I don't really want to go too much into that right here, but in general, my opinion on the hashtag bring back the national dex thing is, if you're posting it, keep posting it. Post it with memes, make it funny, make it entertaining for people reading through it. Show Pokemon Company, show Game Freak that you're not satisfied with the decision or with the response from last week. Excuse me, something's stuck in my throat. But don't be one of those people that's harassing Game Freak. Like, hashtag bring back national dex, that's saying, hey, I support this movement. That's a different situation from saying that Game Freak is a terrible development company, saying that, you know, like Masuda should be fired, stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't target people. Don't harass people. That's no good, no matter what you're doing. It just hurts your cause. But my opinion is, the whole vote with your wallet thing means that you waited to vote and let them know until they already made and released the game. So let them know. Be loud. I think that's fine. I respect the people who are... I respect the, like, non-violent and threatening people that are doing it for the fact that, like, they've stuck with it for longer than, like, 3 days, which is the usual turnaround for internet outrage. You're back. Welcome back, Munch. You can't catch them all. That is indeed a problem right now. What's going on? Kaban-chan. Welcome to the stream. I haven't been on many streams lately. I haven't been streaming lately, Caterpie. I haven't been streaming lately. This is only like the second stream I've done since March. So it has been a little bit. Even before the National Dex, there's a big incident where some PokeTubers... Oh yeah, that whole thing was... Yeah, I wasn't really in the loop on anything while that was going down. I saw that it kind of happened, but like... That was like in the middle of April or something, so I really wasn't even paying attention to it, aside from, I think you guys, a few of you mentioned it at some point in Discord. That's the most I really saw of it. Am I gonna do a Let's Play of Sword and Shield? I don't think so. But yeah, Kaban-chan, konnichiwa. I'm gonna do a Let's Play on Sword and Shield. Well, I mentioned it earlier, I don't think I'm gonna do a Let's Play of it. I'm definitely gonna stream it. Like, I'm definitely going to stream Shiny Hunts in it. I'm probably going to do Dynamax raids with you guys. I think that'd be really fun. Like, I was actually really excited. Usually I used to not be very excited about those, like, kind of forced multiplayer features. But it's Pokemon. Trading has been there from the beginning. The version exclusives, it's always been forced. So, like, the fact that Pokemon are, you know, locked behind Dynamax raids doesn't bother me. I'm excited to be able to, like, just stream being in the wild area and doing Dynamax raids with viewers. I think that'd be really fun. So that's something that, that's something that can happen. I'm excited for that. And shiny hunting, obviously. It'll be interesting to see how they do it, because there aren't traditional encounters to do, like, SOS or stuff off of. It's all going to be either Let's Go type hunting, or it's going to be, like, Dex-Nav type hunting, or Masuda method. So there's a whole bunch of stuff floating around as far as who knows how shiny hunting is going to work. But I'm definitely going to be doing streams of that. I play Pokemon games in a very boring to watch way. So I don't think that would really work out for most people. With smaller decks, you can get Shiny Charm earlier. I mean, that's how Alola was, but I think here's one of the big, like, I think the biggest, like, point of confusion and disconnect with the hashtag and people's thoughts on it. Most of the people posting it are posting it because that's the one that got big and that's the one, like, that everyone's bandwagoning behind. Not because they actually literally want the national decks back in the game, necessarily. Especially not until, you know, like, later on when we potentially get, like, a second set of games in the gen. Yeah, so that's like the big thing there, I think, is like, it's not really something that, like, I don't think, most of the people I don't think literally want the national decks back in the games. It'd be kind of neat, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know how many people think that would happen. And I think people would have been okay if the national dex itself wasn't back in, just as long as the Pokemon models were. Dynamax Pichu, basically just a Pikachu. There's some Pokemon that shouldn't be Dynamax. What sucks is your favorite YouTuber? Was friends with one of them, and they lied to you for a long time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sometimes that kind of thing happens, and it stinks. It stinks. But, you know, people who do that kind of stuff get found out. Dynamax wallet. Not after I buy Sword and Shield. 2 full-price home console games is gonna be a big hit on that old wallet. Fully forgot you learned Japanese. Yep, I did learn it. I haven't studied it in like over a year now. But I did learn it, and I know mild amounts of it. Yo, Z-Sand, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? I know I missed your first stream back, but welcome back to streaming. Well, thank you, my man. Thank you. I'm so glad to be back. Welcome back to the streams yourself. Good to see you. Your 3DS is close to dead, and you don't want to risk getting Shiny Rayquaza and your 3DS dying, so you're going to get put it on the charger. I think that's a smart move. You don't want to have anything that could have been prevented cause it to be lost. Dynamax the playable character expressions. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was, I think, honestly, of all the complaints about Sun and Moon, I think that one's the biggest one. Like, over people not liking the story, over people not liking, like, the lack of megas, or the lack of, like no additions of new megas, and stuff like that. The player expressions. The fact that there were, like, 3 moments in the entire game where the player, like, actually has a different expression on their face, despite the fact that, like, you zoom in on their face so many times. That was always funny. You like Yokai Watch? I've never actually played Yokai Watch. Pokemon Gun version. You're sorry for bringing that up. It's all good, man. It's all good. Still have kind of a list of stuff that's still gonna happen to you with hunting that you have yet to get, like in terms of Pokemon that you still have to get, or like different like kind of things that have to go down with Pokemon. Yo, Luigi Lewis, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Early as always, most of the time. How's it going, man? How's it going, dude? Good to have you here. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How have I been? I've been good. A lot of stuff's been happening. I graduated college, got a job, started working, moved into an apartment. All that kind of stuff's been going on over the past couple months. Yeah, I'm finally kind of settling in and being able to get back in the groove and start picking up the streams again. I want to Switch because of all the good games. I am so glad I got my Switch. I'm so glad. Definitely got a lot of good games out already, and then over the next like year we're gonna have a whole bunch more. You got Sword and Shield coming out. You got Animal Crossing coming out. It's gonna be real fun. I've been playing a lot of Mario Maker, like I said earlier. Firemaster, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Spooter, Mindless the Professional. I'm a working man now. Making paychecks and things. Happy yours too. It's a daily use now. Yeah, like honestly, for a long time, my Switch was either like just used for Hulu or just sat in the dock. Like it didn't do much. But I think now, like like obviously there have been a lot of fantastic games on the Switch already, and there are more released like almost daily that are great games to play. But I think we've finally kind of hit that point where a large number of games are out there, that even if you only have a couple of the really good ones to play, you have enough games to like keep you busy and keep you playing for a long time. And like, you know, you get bored of one, you can play another, and you have enough of a choice. Dynamax Caterpie, Dynamax Magikarp. Your shiny Mudkip really doesn't want to be born shiny. Having a bit of an identity crisis. Yo, Atrid, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Time has passed indeed. Time has absolutely passed. But we're back at it. We're back at the streams now. Able to have some fun, catch up. Remember, of course I remember you, man. You've been around for a long time. Besides being sunburnt, you're idiot, forgot sunscreen. I finally got the shiny charm and Ultra Sun. Nice. Yeah, I almost forgot the sunscreen yesterday, hanging out at the pool with some family. You can probably see it a bit on my face. I think I didn't quite get everything. Beep beep. I know you were here earlier, but you're at work right now, so you missed it lots. All good. Welcome, welcome, Cinder. Hope work's going okay. Sorry that the stream's happening while you're at work, but unfortunately the times don't work out much of any other way now. Haven't caught a Safari Zone shiny yet. I haven't either. I am very, very afraid of doing that one. Like, Let's Go games, they're basically just all around 24/7 Safari Zones, and yeah, those are stressful hunts. Dynamax Pinky Toe after dropping the remote just swells up. Dynamax Shiny Pooch. Oh no, the flashbacks I would have. Your Rowlet, buddy. A big Sky Snake. Very big Sky Snake. Now being a rebel watching YouTube at work. Dynamax Wailord. Alright, but then you'd like destroy the Galar region entirely. Ian probably doesn't remember me. I've only been here a few years. Only, you know, been on a stream. 730 eggs and still no shiny Mudkip. You'll get it, man. You'll get it. You will get it, Lewis, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, and I've said this for years now. Masuda method is the most inconsistent method of hunting for me. Gosh, I gotta get like a new tripod for my camera, like for my webcam, because it used to like kind of sit nicely on my monitors in the old layouts and stuff, but because of the way the room is, you would like see into my kitchen and all this other stuff if I set it up the same way. So I have it like really like delicately balanced on the top of the monitor, so if I even touch the desk you can see how much that wobbles. I need to get like an actual like arm for it to hold it up and support it right. No shiny through Masuda yet. Really? Masuda was like the second type of hunt I attempted. Granted, it was like a month into hunting. But yeah. Only his first viewer. Been here since day one. You plan to ask for less hours starting the week after next on accounts of you have to make sure everything with school in the fall is set up so you should actually be here more often. Awesome, glad to hear it. And I hope everything with school goes correctly and gets set up right and you don't have any issues with that. Yo, what's going on, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. It has been a while indeed. Things are going well here. How are you doing? Yeah, things have been well. Life has been happening. You know, graduated college, found a job, moved into an apartment, all that stuff's been going on. So, yeah, I've just been getting settled in here over the past month or so. I'm glad to be able to back streaming. Please no yawning will start a trend, dude. I can't help it. Getting up early to get to work, working, you know, for 8 hours. Yeah, being at the office from 8 to 5, and then coming back and streaming. I'm gonna yawn and it can't be helped, unfortunately. Does anyone remember that one episode of the OG Pokemon anime where they Dynamaxed Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff's the original Dynamaxer. All the way back at the beginning of time, Jigglypuff's just been able to Dynamax on its own. No limits to how long it can do it. Still working on the Sprite sponsorship. I don't know how likely Sprite is to sponsor a streamer with like 2,000 subscribers. I feel like the like $5 they'd throw my way is better used somewhere else, maybe. I believe the shiny hunting will be like Gen 6 with the grass patch shaking. The like Gen 6, like X and Y, or S. Because Dexnav I could definitely see with that exclamation mark popping up and stuff and like being like, hey, there's a Pokemon in this spot. I could see that being the way that like it happens for the most part. But at the same time, I guess it could be more Poké Radar like. you know, like you have those patches like pop up and like all like you have multiple exclamation marks go up at the same time. That could be interesting. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast now. Wish you luck. We'll probably be back. All right, Akira. All right, I'm glad you're able to be here. Hope breakfast is delicious. And hope to see you again very soon. I got 4 shinies through the Masuda method. They're Torchic, Poplio, Deerling, and Female Snowrun. All evolved now. Nice. Nice. The Rowlet cake looked dope. It did, didn't it? That was an amazing cake. That was an amazing cake. Let Mel know that you said that. Because Mel's the one that made that. I think it's a birthday cake. It was crazy. Mr. 8 to 5. That's me. Yeah, basically, like, I could work, like, 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or something and have slightly more usual hours. Or normal hours, but, like, I get a lunch break. If I take a lunch break, I have to work that amount of time back. So I have to take an hour lunch. And I live close enough to work that I can drive home for lunch if I feel like it and have, like, 30 minutes here and then drive back. Only problem then is parking, because, like, it's a parking deck for an entire, like restaurant area and stuff, as well as the office building, and as well as a sports stadium. Like, it's not a... It is a busy parking deck, so, like, you get the spot at 8 a.m. and you don't want to leave that spot, because it's the only good spot you're going to get all day. But, yeah, so I can't, like, drive home, or I'd, like, go up and just, like, look into them prepping the field for a game or something, and just take an hour to relax and not think about work. They always bring Dynamax robot Pokemon. Game Freak's been hitting at this for forever. It's really the original. It's original. They're really just going back to their roots with all this. If they brought DexNap back, you'd happily take it. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I've never successfully done a DexNap hunt or a Horde hunt. Or Poké Radar. I tried Poké Radar one time. Mel does a lot of Poké Radar. That's usually the way she hunts in Diamond. And I tried it once, and like it's one of those things where there's like a very specific moment in time with every cycle you have to be paying absolute attention to the screen. And I always missed it. Want to get G Fuel and then put it in Sprite? I don't know how that would go. I've never had G Fuel. I don't know how it tastes on its own, but I don't feel like it mixes well with Sprite, at least. You drank a lot of Sprite the other day. I had a good bit of it yesterday. Because usually I try not to drink a lot of caffeinated stuff, and so like when people like buy soda for a like pool party and cookout and stuff, like most of the stuff they end up buying has caffeine in it, but Sprite's like the one caffeine-free drink that isn't a diet soda that people buy usually. So yeah, I usually have a lot of Sprite when it comes to that, but for the most part I drink like water. I always have. I bought like a steel water bottle and now I just carry it with me everywhere. They call Shiny Uxie at 3275. Calling it. We'll see. We'll see. See if you're right on this encounter, man. Since you're taking less hours at work, you've opened up commissions to maybe get a little bit extra income too. Nice. Nice. I'd love to be able to have like the streams be a bit more of a form of income and stuff, but not quite at that level. I get like 27 cents per stream or something, usually. Just like from like YouTube, and then like donations and stuff for like a whole different boat that are way less consistent. Put Kool-Aid in Sprite and that wasn't bad. At that point you're essentially making like, if it's like cherry flavored Kool-Aid or something, you're basically just making cherry flavored Sprite. Which I've never had. I don't know how that would go. I've had lemon flavored Sprite, but that's basically just Sprite with Sprite in it. Like, I don't even know why that was... Like, those Coca-Cola Freestyle machines had it as an option. Like, that's literally the same thing, but okay. It was the same... It was basically just a stronger tasting Sprite. Mindless pool party. Bring the soda. Yeah, everyone just come over to my apartment's pool, and we'll have a whole pool party. I can only let 2 of you in at a time, but yeah, we'll get through it. All the 3s. We'll see about that. Uxie at 30 to 84. We've only ever had one person guess the shiny encounter number correctly. Gotta go, getting ready for Twitch. Alright, Grenji, see you later, man. Best of luck with your stream. Don't expect any huge earnings from commissions yet, but it's a nice bit of extra spending money. Yeah, of course, of course. Like, any money made from that is money that you wouldn't have made not doing it. You know? It's like, if you get like $10 here and there, that's $10. That's $10. It's a nice bit of money. Sprite plus lemon is more Sprite. It basically is. It's already lemon flavored. It's lemon lime. Don't think any of your shiny hunts passed 1,000. That's pretty lucky, dude. That's pretty lucky. Obviously, like, I've set myself up for some to go past that. A lot of my hunts have odds over 1,000. But yeah, those SOS hunts really make it rare. Like, I did over 100 successful SOS hunts before I had one go past 1,000. Yo, what's going on, Mel? Welcome to the stream. Just got back from the lake. What have you missed? Loot complimented the Rowlet cake. 27 cents, baby. Hey, like I said, like I just said, you know, any money made is money that could have not been made. So, yeah, I have no complaints. It's 27 cents that I made playing Pokemon. Yo, Pyro, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Wrench person, Rowlet person. Mel is the combination of the two. Wants to see the cake. A picture was posted in Discord a while back. I don't know. Mel, do you have a picture of it that you could like post in the Discord or something? Yeah, like post it in the sponsor chat or something, so you can see it. Cause like I was posted, but it was posted almost 5 months ago at this point. Yeah. Pool party at Mindless Place, yeah. Yeah, anyone want a carpool? See, you get to, like, you make it an extra big pool party by having, like, a whole carpool group to the pool. It's possible, that's all you're saying. Gotta put it in general chat real quick. Alright, cool. Saw it on Twitter. Did I post it on Twitter? Is that where I put it? I forget. I know I posted it somewhere because it was crazy and I wanted to make sure people knew about it. Does anyone know if the Latias you get midway through the game in Oras is shiny locked? I don't think so. I think the only Pokemon shiny locked in there are like the Weather Trio. It's like you can't hunt Groudon or Kyogre in it, or Rayquaza or Deoxys. I think those are the shiny locked Pokemon there, as well as the only shiny lock I think anyone has been a-okay with. The Poochyena at the beginning of the game is not able to be shiny, so I think people have been fine with that part. But I think every other shiny lock in there is, yeah, it's Legends. But I think Latias are okay. I think. Post the picture, not the best angle. Any Rowlet picture is a good picture. I'm gonna attempt to summon the shiny Uxie if you don't mind. I don't mind at all. I would gladly like for you to do that. I can imagine pulling into Mindless Place with the intro theme blasting as I walk in. Just like rip into the parking lot. I think you can hunt the Lotties. Yeah, I think they're okay. I think it's just like the Weather Trio and Deoxys. I think that's it. Yeah, no shiny Pooch. No shiny Pooch in that game. At least not before you can get another shiny. Then Latias and Omega Ruby is something you might do. I'd love to go back to Gen 6 one day and try to essentially get like an entire living shiny national dex in Gen 6. Basically, like, get the biggest, literally, like, actually existing national dex there is shinies all within a single generation. Like, that'd be so much fun. But that would be a lot of work. And nowadays you really can't get a lot of those Pokemon. I feel like I missed out on most of those events. It's cool Rollicking. I know, right? And it was delicious too. It took so much. It took so much to like actually cut into it to eat it because it looked so good, but it tasted just as good, if not better. You're back. Welcome back, Akira. Hope breakfast was good. Shiny Pooch, low-key mindless mascot. I might be a massive Rowlet fan, with all the sponsors having Rowlets next, or members having Rowlets next to their names. But it's actually Shiny Pooch. That's why it's Shiny Pooch is actually the mascot. That's why it's its own sponsor emote. Careful with the caps. YouTube doesn't like it very much and tends to immediately block it. But yeah, speaking of sponsors slash members, because you know they're listed right down there as far as a member goal. If you decide you want to be a member on the stream, should be a nice big green button right next to the subscribe button. That or a button inside the chat. And with that, you can become a member, gain access to some special emotes, gain access to a exclusive Discord channel, and other fun things. It's canon now. There's no going back on it. Oh god, you're gonna get banned. No, you good. Just be careful about it. Usually like caps and emoji spam are like the two big things aside from profanity and don't be a jerk to people. Those are really only the big things. Rule wise in this chat, it's pretty lax I feel compared to some. Yeah, just don't spam and you're good with me. YouTube's automatic blocking and stuff kind of like picks up on me removing all caps spam and automatically starts removing it from there. So I'm just letting you know, that's why some messages don't show up. Good evening, how's it going, DeMuffle? Welcome to the stream. VIP Mindless Pass. Yes. Super exclusive. So exclusive that I think there's three. There are three as listed down there. 3 out of 5. We hit 5, we get another emote slot. You got a Switch and it's fun. Awesome. I've loved playing my Switch over the past couple of years. Like I said, especially with Mario Maker out now. Like I think honestly, at the moment, I think Mario Maker is like the biggest reason to get a Switch. As far as games that are out now or planned to come out, honestly, until the holidays. Because once we hit the holidays and you get Pokemon and stuff, and despite the kind of controversy around them right now, they're gonna be the big games. They're gonna be really big games this winter. Did you hear, Pooch? You did. That's that emote I was talking about, guys. You tend to use caps a lot. I mean, you're self-aware about it, and you haven't been using it too much throughout today. Like, that's one message that YouTube flagged. You good, man. Don't like stress out about it or anything. Any idea what the new emote would be? I don't know. I think we may have had an idea. I think we might have an extra emote in the Discord that isn't on the channel right now. I'll have to see. I'll have to double check. You'll never see 100% of your Zelda Breath of the Wild because of the Korok seeds. You and most people. You and me, at least. The Korok seeds are a bit much even for me as a massive collector and, like, completionist. Like, heck, I'm going for a living, like, shiny national dex just for the sake of completing it. The Korok seeds are too much. Okay, yeah, those are all the emotes we have here right now. I feel like there's one more in the Discord. I feel like I made one because we were at like 4 out of 5 for the member goal for a while. So I think I had one made in case we got the slot. Because if I can put something in that slot, no matter if we lose members or not, we get to keep it. Until I remove it. So like, I think I had one prepped. Was it a Regice one? I don't know what it was. I swear, I feel like I created one, but I don't remember it now. Because I feel like I made something after I made Critlip, but I don't know. You're having lag. Oh no, oh no. I'm not having any lag. It used to be such a big thing where I was the one, I was always the one lagging out, causing the whole stream to go. Fortunately, I have decent internet now. It's not the fastest I could possibly get, but I get this for pretty cheap. And it's way better than it was before. It's enough to stream, so I'm okay with it for now. That's all the ones we got on the list. Yeah, those are all the ones that are on the list on YouTube. I think that there might be one more on Discord or something. I'll have to look after the stream. I feel like I made one. I may have just gotten like halfway through making one. That might have been the case. I think we need a Regice emote. It's so iconic. I'll look into it. we gotta get the members up. We gotta get more members before it can really become a thing. Off-brand Sprite emote. Just put the Sprite logo as an emote. So like just you know, fake it till you make it. You just act like I have a Sprite sponsorship until they actually start giving me money. Your Wi-Fi sucks. Mine used to be absolutely awful. I couldn't do anything about it because it was through my apartment. It wasn't something that I could change. So I feel that, Lord Caterpie. About to continue to hunt. Well, good luck, Luigi. Good luck with the hunt. I wish you the best. How am I supposed to sleep? It's like 3 a.m. I have to train in the morning. Oh no. Yeah, getting in a good sleep cycle can be ridiculously hard. Take it from me. It's like exhausted at 9 o'clock at night because I woke up early, despite me going to bed early. Like, I had 8 hours of sleep. Or not last night. I didn't actually. Tonight makes sense for me to be tired. I couldn't get to sleep last night, but like the past 2 weeks, I've been exhausted like almost every day, just because I have to wake up at 7 for work. Since I have to be there by 8. So like I wake up at 7, but usually my body wants to wake up at like 10 or 11. So that's 3 or 4 hours of sleep that my body just is wanting and can't have, and so I'm just exhausted from that. You did some research. Non-Eon ticket is huntable. Dope. Is the Eon ticket one huntable? So I feel like that one definitely was. Reaction of the word lag is so understandable. I'm gonna react the same way if someone said your streams were dropping frames again. Well, for 2 years, for 2 straight years, for the majority of the streams, any stream that was in that apartment. That old apartment was, like, yeah, it was absolutely immediately, like, it's me, and, you know, someone's like, oh, there's lag, and I look down, and I'd have dropped, like, 300 frames in a matter of 10 seconds. Which is literally, like, the max that I can drop a 30 FPS connection. Or, like, 30 FPS stream. Like, it's a thing. So I definitely understand that. Yo, Crazy Q, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Mindless sleepwalking at work. Am I a coffee person? I'm not. I actually try to avoid most caffeine in general, because what I've found is that it doesn't really help me. I don't really get like a boost from caffeine as far as like feeling more awake. It'll keep me at the same level of awake. So like, you know, what'll happen is I'll like have, you know, a can of Coke or something with caffeine in it, and I'll have it at like 9 o'clock at night because I'm dumb, and it won't like make me more awake. Like I'll still be groggy or whatever, but I'll stay at that exact level of grogginess until like 4 in the morning, unable to sleep, but not able to be awake. And what happens is the next day, I'm exhausted. Because my body's like used to having that caffeine in it very suddenly. I think a lot of it might come from the fact that I haven't had it in so long, that when I do have a little bit of it, my body like really reacts to it. But yeah, so I don't drink coffee because it doesn't really help and I don't really like the taste, and it actually ends up hurting me the next day. So yeah, I don't really drink coffee, and I don't really drink like caffeinated like sodas. Energy drinks I will have, which is weird, I know. But there are a few energy drinks that I'll drink pretty regularly. Or, you know, regularly. Yo, Emmanuel1231, how are you doing? Do I remember you? Of course I remember you, man. Of course I remember you. How are you doing? How have you been? Those are the days with horrible internet. The reason for the rip emote. Since it's midway through the story, it's gonna be full odds. Ooh, yeah. Welcome to Alolan Starters V2. Yep. Yep. Welcome, Crazy. Yep, welcome, Crazy. Thank you again for the sub. I appreciate that. Mindless problems. Skyrim sucks, lava is slow, and coffee is bad. I feel like I remember having some complaint about lava at some point with something. But what was that? Yo, Forrest Michael, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I might be crazy, but not crazy enough for a hunt like that. I don't blame you at all. That's totally a hunt that you would like just play through. Honestly, it'd be quicker to play through both Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Excuse me. Yeah, play through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then just go from both after the game when you have the Shiny Charm. Yo, Rune, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I got on with the wrong account. Well, you're here now. Welcome. Think we're gonna go to bed. Alright, see you later, Lord Caterpie. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It's great to see you. Hope to see you again some more. Yeah, get a good night's sleep. Don't be like me. Don't stay up till like 4 in the morning or anything. I think it was Jurassic World. Oh, yeah. No, I think my thing with Jurassic World wasn't so much that like, oh, the lava's slow. Or like something like that. I think it was that they vastly underestimated how hot it is. Or like they understated how hot it is. Which admittedly, you know, you gotta keep the suspense up. But there's definitely points in that movie where everything would be on fire and it was not. Just have a PogChamp Rowlet. Just recreate popular Twitch emotes, but as Rowlet. Oh my god, I need someone with artistic abilities do that. Remake all like the super popular like Twitch emotes, but as Rowlet. Please, I need those. I need those for Twitch streams. I think it was crazy when you got Shiny Manaphy on the Pokemon Ranger strategy. It took you 2 years for Manaphy to shine, dude. I've got to go back to my Manaphy hunt at some point. My Diamond and Pearl cartridges are like out of commission for anything else until I do that hunt. Gotta say though, one of the few people who's gotten your last name right. Oh yeah, I can see where people would like want to pronounce that really funkily, or like want to like have a really funky pronunciation for it. I got your name right, but then I messed up every word trying to explain why I understand why people would get it wrong. I gotta go to sleep, although wasps are killing your nerves. Like you just worried about wasps or something? Did I miss a message that mentioned wasps? Alright, well either way, it's muffle. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Hope wasps don't bother you too much. Yeah, I know it's getting late for a lot of people, especially if you're over in Europe or anything. Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's actually kind of dark out over here too. Usually the streams have been over for like 2 hours, and those are already late for a lot of people. It might be bee drills. It's 11:10 in the morning where you are. Little bit of a difference. Time zones are a thing. Yeah, for a lot of people it's like 3 in the morning right now. And for me it's like 9 at night. Manaphy is only level 10 now. Don't want to level it up too much. You gotta keep it young and pure. Probably gonna get lots of views if you get Manaphy. Yeah, but it's gonna take so long. Cause like you guys have seen, those streams take forever. Excuse me, or the streams don't take forever, but the encounters take forever. Like an entire stream. If we were doing a Manaphy hunt, we would have gone through 10 encounters now. We'd have made it through 10 entire Manaphy hatches. So considering that you're on Uxie, you've gotten all the Gen 3 legends. Yes! Those actually went pretty easily. aside from Regice, those went pretty easily. Yeah, Groudon, Kyogre, neither of those were too bad. I think Groudon went over odds, but Kyogre was insanely under. Rayquaza was pretty quick. And then, yeah, here we are on these. So, yeah, those ones went by without much of an issue once we got past Regice. I got a wasp nest in your wall, so these little guys are just chilling 30 centimeters from your head. Oh no. Alright, good night, Muffle. I hope the wasp nest can be taken care of soon. Mindless After Dark, in the most literal of senses. And we'll just turn off all the fancy lights I got going on in here. Yo, Litten live streams, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How have you been? Yeah, it's 9:12 where you are. Same. Ian on that shiny grind. I gotta get back on it. I haven't been on it for a while. I did a couple hunts. Since I stopped the streams before, but nothing serious. I have not been doing shiny hunting to the same level that I did before I started streaming ever. Because like back then I averaged like 2 shinies a day through SOS and the pseudo method. But yeah, now I don't hunt nearly as much now. East Coast represents. 7k Shiny Charm in Gen 7. What a combo. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it. What was the exact number again? Yeah, 97.45 for that Regice. Crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Lotties happened before Kyogre and Groudon. Yeah, I forgot the Eon Duo happened before I did the other ones. I don't know how I forgot that. That explains why in my head it was kind of funky. So I was trying to remember like what exactly the timeline was for those hunts because it felt like I got Regice in like October-ish. September or October, I think I got Regice. So I was like, all right, well, I got Registeel. I did Phantom because that was, because that was Halloween. And then it was like Latios, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. Like, it wasn't that many Pokemon that I hunted between Regice and now, or Regice and like March. So it really was weird to me when I was like, oh yeah, I stopped in March and I'm still on Uxie. But yeah, I forgot the Lotties happened, and then, yeah, the Lotties happened, Let's Go came out, school got really tough, then it was the holidays, yeah, so, like, there was a whole lot of, there was, like, a month and a half in there, like, honestly, almost as long as this break, of me, like, being really, like, flaky at streams. You beat Gen 4 a while back, and those games were pretty good. Oh, yeah, Gen 4 is good. I gotta actually like play through them, but right now, like I said, Diamond and Pearl, both my Diamond and Pearl copies are tied up in the Manaphy hunts. Like how Charmander's still king in terms of the numbers. Yeah, I know. Nothing has gotten up to Charmander in terms of like pure numbers of encounters. Obviously, Regice is a king if you look at like the ratio of the encounters to what the odds are. Yeah, Regice blew that away. Honestly, Regice almost saw every single... Like, honestly, Regice is like... There's a better chance of a... There's actually a pretty good chance, I feel, of like me getting an identical Regice at some point. There's this dude in Oras who went 20,000 for Regigigas with Charm. Holy crap, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. You missed Banana Candle. Banana still exists. Still in... Actually, I think in the Game Boy over there. I played a little bit of it. I played a little bit of it like last month. Like just playing through the story a bit. So I think we'll get around to hunting in that again, and you'll see Banana. Banana will be a fully evolved, blackened Banana at that point, but still be our Banana. Are you the only one in the Southern Hemisphere? Occasionally we have some people from Australia. I'm assuming that's where you are, or right around the area. But occasionally, I know there are a few people who tune in occasionally from Australia, but Since it is such a weird time for the streams, because like it is super early in the morning. I don't know how many people, well, obviously you've done it, but I don't know how many people usually wake up and tune into shiny hunting streams. Brady, that's a rip. What's a rip? Oh, the 20,000. Yo, what's going on, Pika-san? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Alright guys, I think we're gonna go for about 12 more minutes or so. We'll have an hour and a half stream today. I'm still working on getting back into the groove of streaming. My voice is feeling it already. You don't think about that. You really don't think about that much after a while. But yeah, I can definitely feel my throat and stuff getting sore, because this is the most talking I've done all day. Aside from a couple little one-on-one meetings with people today at work, I haven't talked at all. You're going into high school? Nice, dude, nice. Timmy and Cindy have been yeeted. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. You're an Aussie. Gotcha. Did the guy take 2 years to get Natu? Yes, that was in Gen 3. So it was a crazy amount of time. Way more relative to the charm in Gen 6. But it was he got other Pokemon in the middle with all that. Rough but not the worst in terms of times. Yeah, I feel like some people have gone for really long. And you say 2 years, that's like, holy crap, that was a long time. But it's not like he was hunting 4 hours a day for every day for 2 years or anything. It was kind of a thing where you do 200 encounters here and there over time. It was a crazy it's like world record as far as the number of encounters though. It's Saturday morning, nice and sunny. That's great. That is great to hear. It was, I guess, raining a little bit earlier today here. But for the most part, it's been sunny. Way too hot, but it's been sunny. Mindless stream cramp? Get him some cream. Cramps? I don't really think it's cramps. I think it's just sore throat. There's a guy who got Shiny Mewtwo after 5 years. Again, Gen 3. Yeah, I think Gen 3... I mean, Gen 2 obviously had it, but obviously it's the same thing. But yeah, Gen 3, I think had, because it had all the Pokemon available up to that point. Available as Shinies that you can hunt. So yeah, that one definitely, I feel like, hit the... is the one that holds the most records, because it's still that one in 8192. I can share the link. If you share the link, share it in the Discord, because YouTube doesn't really like links in here, and I try to avoid having advertising and stuff like that in the chat. But yeah, feel free, post it in the Discord. You're in the Discord. There's the advertising channel in there. Absolutely feel free to post it there. And for anyone who is new to the streams, feel free, like I said, link down below, join the Discord, where we can talk outside of the streams. It's a great place to be, to see when I'm gonna stream next, because I kind of think out loud a little bit in there, in the chats there, and send messages saying I'm thinking about streaming this day and whatnot. And until I have a solidified schedule to post to YouTube, that's the place I'm gonna be talking about streams, until you see something pop up and go, hey, Mindless is about to go live. Yo, Alpha, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Kind of miss Yokai Watch. Does anyone remember that game? I heard about it, never played it. There's this dude who went 5 years for Miltank, but it was on and off, and was radar, so Natu is rare. Yeah, the whole idea of saying it took someone so long, once you get above I hunted for a month for a Pokemon, usually you've taken a break. Not saying oh, you would have gotten it if you stuck with it, but I'm just saying there's a point where mentally you cannot handle just hunting over and over and over again. You gotta take a break at some point. Pokemon EN version 1, apparently, sadly, development seems to have stopped on it. Good news. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Pokemon sleep is something. This is true. I can still play Pokemon while I sleep. Don't Still have no clue how the heck that's gonna work. But it is a legitimate thing they're coming out with. That entire Pokemon press conference, aside from Pokemon Masters, everything mentioned in that press conference seemed like an absolute April Fool's joke in June. It was crazy. It was crazy. Pokemon Sleep. And they announced that the dress shirts were coming to Europe and North America. I'm super hyped for that. You know, now that I need a whole work wardrobe, I can wear Pokemon stuff without it being obviously Pokemon stuff. So like that kind of thing will be neat. But yeah, Pokemon Sleep and like the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. It's like that just sounds like a self-aware. Both those just sounds like such self-aware jokes, but they're actually making them. I don't know if that makes it better or like worse or what. I don't know. Put Pokemon Sleep near Cat, max level. Yeah, for real. Just like attack. It's like, what is it gonna measure? What's it gonna measure is really what I'm wondering. Because, you know, Pokemon Go, like, people would spoof it with GPS and stuff, and you can detect that, but, like, Pokemon Sleep, I leave it in one place under something that is warm. Like, or something. I don't know how it works, but, like, yeah, you can very easily fake whatever the points are from Sleep. Sleep seems like a very weird concept. Not Sleep in general, but, like, Pokemon Sleep. Yokai Watch is the game that made you, start Shiny in the first place. Really? How so? It's upsetting, yeah, that the inversion isn't happening. I don't know, they like said they were gonna reach out and like give me like, oh, we'll send you some questions, and then I never got the questions, and then it sounds like it kind of stopped, which is sad. Post link to Discord. Awesome, Brady. Awesome. Mindless Live. A grown man sleeping in a gamer chair. Yeah, literally, it's just like the camera pointed down and I'll just like lean the chair all the way back and just like take a nap. Raking the views. That'd be, I don't know. I, like, on one hand, streaming while sleeping, well, the ultimate multitask, but also like, I don't know if I want everyone watching me sleep. I think that'd be a bit uncomfy. Yo, what's going on, T-Tune? Welcome to the stream. Pretty nice to see Mindless streaming again. It is really nice to be streaming again. Yeah, no, I took a couple months, you know, a bunch of stuff was happening in general in life, and so I just needed to focus on that for a little while, but now, you know, I'm settled into my apartment, I'm, you know, at my new job and everything, so it's, things are going well. Pokemon Job and Pokemon Eat version. It'll just be a Pokemon game for literally every aspect of life. You'll find out that Mindless snores and talks in his sleep. Oh boy, that would be a new revelation for me too. I've been told that I don't seem to snore, so that's good. That's good. I'm glad that's the case because I needed to be pretty quiet when I fall asleep, so I'd feel bad, like, being in the same room as someone and keeping them awake for the same thing that keeps me awake. Just mumbling about Rowlet, that's all my dreams are. It's just Rowlets. Is Pokemon Sleep actually a thing? What's the point of it? No one actually knows yet. They announced it at their press conference, like right before E3. Yeah, no one actually knows what it is. It was like, you know, Pokemon Go made walking into a game and convinced people to be healthier. Sleeping's another thing that people need to do to be healthy. Let's make a game out of it. And it's like, hold on now. It's a new stage of life that is, new stage of life that's going well. That's nice to hear those kind of things even when it's not happening to us. Yeah, no. I'm glad I can keep you guys updated. I'm glad you guys are interested. But it was really glad. I'm really glad to be able to get back to the streams now and stuff because I missed you guys. It had been too long. It was time. It was time to come back. There's a similar mechanic in Yokai Watch that's like Shiny Entei but different. Okay, so like you did that and then you kind of like fell into that groove of wanting to do that kind of thing, and Pokemon had it. I gotcha. Pokemon Sleep equals $60. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people are upset that Sword and Shield are $60, and those are actual traditional video games. You're gonna go, alright, see you later, Akira. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Would love to see you again. Yeah, alright, well, I hope, yeah, good night. Alright, well, I hope you have a good day, because I know it is not night for you. I will have a good rest of my night. We'll be wrapping up here in a minute or two anyways. I think we'll do 2 more encounters. We'll do 3349, we'll do 3350, end on a round number. I'm glad the franchise's future is in good hands. One working for some games, forgotten the other for Pokemon. They do have a small division that works on games not Pokemon. They have a platformer on Steam. Completely different from Pokemon, but they do have like a 2D platformer on Steam. But yeah, usually they have an A team. As far as Pokemon goes, they have an A team and a B team. So like, A team worked on Sun and Moon, B team worked on, you know, maybe not even really use some, but like Let's Go. And then A team moved from Sun and Moon to Sword and Shield. And that's how they usually go with that. But alright guys, this is going to be our final encounter of the night to come to the end of the stream. Well, good night gaming. I'm glad you're at least able to be here for the like most suspenseful encounter. This would be, hey, I kind of shiny while sleeping. Actually, it's just like I woke up in the middle of the night because my phone like made this sparkly sound because I had apparently got a shiny at night. Good luck in it. Well, thank you, Akira. I appreciate it. But guys, without further ado, let's get into our last encounter. Well, I say thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to anyone that liked, anyone new that subscribed, because I always appreciate that. It always helps out the stream. Big thank you as always to our members. You know, you guys help support the stream monthly and everything. And you know, yeah, just in general, a big thank you to everyone for tuning in. It's great to be able to talk to you guys again and have a good time hanging out. Like I said, I don't actually know what my next stream will be. Probably looking at Tuesday or Thursday. We'll see what my schedule ends up being like. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And until next time, guys, take care.
Any ideas?